Alright, what's going on everybody? Rooster here in Tennessee. Doing a video on this amp and this, my Connex, of course, going to use it to drive it. This is a 4-pill 454. The last one I had did not have a variable on it. Variable, whatever you want to call it. I hear it called everything. Variable power, it did not have one on it. And it did not have a remote jack, I don't believe. But this one's got both. I really like these little amps. I will say, anything that's got a variable on it, it's going to do a little bit less than something without. I don't care if it's a 1-pill, a 2-pill, one driving 4, whatever. If it's got a variable on it, yes, you're going to be able to control your output a lot. But the price you pay is you're going to have a little bit lower output rather than if it was just straight fed with no variable. So keep that in mind. Really like these amps. Love the cabinet. They put me in mind of a 4-pill 1446, which sadly the 1446 transistor, the original one, is going through the same motions as a Toshiba. They're over $100 a piece now from RF Parts, and that's the only place I know to get them. So that's kind of going out the window. Still one of my favorite transistors ever made. If you can find a Palomar 400 with them in it, people are selling them for anywhere between $300 and $400. Last one I saw on eBay was $375 plus shipping. And it sold for that much. That wasn't what someone was asking. It actually sold for that much. So, this is the better option, my opinion. Readily available transistors, brand new amp. Gonna be in the same ballpark probably on the price, but you're getting a brand new amp for it. So we're gonna drive it with the Connex here. I'm gonna show you what the Connex does. This one's pending sold, by the way. I should have more of these coming in, but this one's pending sold. If it doesn't sell by today, it'll be available. Let's see. Connex is on low power. 2-watt dead key. Audio. 17 average. On high power, 3-watt dead key, a little more. Audio, 20 average. Let's see what it does on peak. Audio. 50 on high. Audio. 50 on low. Peak power doesn't change. That's what we're putting into this thing. So I'll go ahead and turn it on. I just really like these amps. I want to put one of these in my Tacoma. Well, I was going to put one of the 8-pills in my Tacoma, but probably a little bit much with the system I've got in there right now. I've just got a 130 amp alternator. Put one of these in there, it'll be fine though. And it doesn't take up a lot of room either. Okay, so the variable is wide open. Radio's on low power. I gotta change this slug, don't I? There we go. So we got our 1000-watt slug in here. We're on average power. Remember, we're doing about what? 17 watts average going in, 2-watt dead key. Looks like 2 watts is getting us on about 10, between 10 and 20. Audio, 200 average, maybe a little more. Audio, that's on low. Come over here, just gonna flip the Connex on high. Average power is probably gonna come up a little bit. See what we're dead keying now. Okay, so that 3.5-watt dead key is like the sweet spot, it looks like. That's probably what you want to put into this thing. So that gives us about a 60-watt dead key, maybe a little more. Pretty good. You could go a little bit higher if you wanted to. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. Audio, about 220. Audio, 220 average or so. Radio, 1. Right at 220 average, just talking normal, you know, bouncing around 200 average. Still holding over there pretty good. Audio, over 200 average. All right, let's go to PEP. Test. Audio. Right around 500 watts. Let's see what it's drawing. 14.5 volts, by the way. These will take a little bit more, but that's where I'd recommend running them. Let's see. Let's do high on our radio. Audio. 31 amps. That's what's drawing. So, more than a 2-pill 2879C. What's good about this thing? Doesn't need a driver. I guess we can turn this back and show you that it does cut back. Let's go over here. Halfway down. Audio. 300 halfway down. Go all the way down, see if it does anything. Audio. A little bit over 100 all the way down. So that's the variable working. Go down to 100 watts. Halfway down is about 300 watts. No driver needed. You could probably hit this thing with about a 60 or 70 watt driver. I hit the 8-pill with about 140 watts, and it did about 1250. So, what does that mean? It means you could probably hit this thing with 60, 75 watt driver, and you know, got the variable in it. I don't know if I would, but this one's probably more set up to be radio driven, just with a good hot radio. But if you wanted to bypass the variable, whatever, and kick it with 60 to 75 watts, a little striker or something like that little 447 I showed, you probably see over 600 watts out of this thing. Probably 650, something like that. But purpose of the video, hitting it with this radio, got a variable in it, probably more along the lines set up for a radio like this. Great driver for a 12 pill. A little bit much for an 8 in my opinion. But this one would be great for a 12 pill. And I remember back in the day, there was some people, you know, there were some amps built that were like 41446 was driving 12, all in one cabinet. But this would be a good driver for a 12 pill. Keep that in mind. But should have some more of these coming in. Like I said, if the guy didn't come get this one by 6 p.m., he said he was coming up. But, you know, I'm pretty sure he will, because he's been pretty adamant about buying one. If he doesn't take it, it'll be up for sale. 4-pill HG454. Good running amp, guys. Appreciate it. Don't overpay for a Palomar 400 when you get one of these. I like the Palomar 400s, but I like them for about 200, 250 bucks. I used to like them for about 140 bucks way back in the day, 125. I could buy them left and right for that much, but I sure don't like them for $300 and $375. So don't fall victim to that. Buy you one of these instead. From me, from somebody. All right, guys, catch you out there. Rooster and 10. Questions, comments, complaints. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. And check out the website, roostercb.com. See you, bye.